Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Dragon Quest V. We have defeated Grandmaster Nimzo, and it is time to see what everyone has to say all around the world. But before we do that, do I not have party talk? I do, okay.
What a transformation. Dr. Aegon looks totally amazing when he turns into the Zenith Dragon. He should try to be a bit cooler about it in his human form. Then it wouldn't be such a shock when he changes.
Ah, it's that button.
Come on then, time to go. The people of Gotha are waiting for their great leader to come home.
Dad, our quest's over now, isn't it? I mean, the world's at peace, right?
No sooner is tranquility restored unto the world than the Zenith Dragon becomes deranged. No. I'm quite sure our master has a plan in mind. Surely it is not our master's intent to return to his erstwhile human form of Dr. Aegon. Maybe? You'll have to ask him yourself. Hello.
Honey says hello to you. She's my friend, you know. Sweet joy and candy kisses. The world is at peace once more.
And I've totally disrupted their synchronized moving. Ah. Life is good again.
By the goddess, these are busy times. Your heroic deeds must be recorded in the annals of history with all haste.
We are beholden to you for all you have done and forever in your debt. The Zenith Dragon awaits you. Go, now. I don't want to go now. I want to go look around here a bit more.
It's me, the old man from the room behind the fireplace. You and your friends really are something, eh? I'm seeing you in a completely new light now.
I've been meaning to ask you, Dad. Why does that old man live behind the fireplace?
Zenithia looks amazing now, too. It's hard to imagine it was completely flooded not that long ago.
Yeah, it cleans up pretty nice.
Thanks. Tales of all the things you've done will be passed down from generation to generation forever and ever now.
Forever and ever now? Really? Are you sure?
Behold how the people of the world revel in their newfound peace, and all by dint of your merited fortitude.
Yay! Someone using the word dint. I am a big fan of that word.
Be careful, Dad. Mind you don't fall. It looks like it would hurt.
Wahoo! Look how high we are! Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo!
Ooh, what a pretty sky. It's a perfect backdrop for how triumphant we're all feeling, eh?
Well, howdy doodly, folks. Ready to scooch along down to the ground?
Sure.
Then climb aboard, travelers, and hold diddly old on tight.
And the Zenith Dragon is going to take us to all the various towns so we can talk to people. I see you were able to meet with Madalena, though only once. I can well imagine the look of joy on her face at such a long-awaited and happy encounter. The people of Lofty Peak hold your mother in the highest regard, Ald. We are proud to call her our own. Though her earthly time has passed, she will live on forevermore in your heart.
I wish I'd had the chance to talk to Grandma more, but I know she's happy now. And whenever I think of her, I can feel her warm, loving eyes watching over us. Even though she's gone, she's still a part of all of us. It's a shame we only got to meet your mom the once. But I'm sure she's watching over you all the time. You'd better make sure to stay on your best behavior.
So as well as having some of you and Mom and me, I've got a little bit of Grandma and Grandpa in me too, right, Dad? That's amazing. I feel really lucky. Don't you, Ellie?
Yes, we are lucky, Nameless.
Well, let's go ahead and see what everyone else has to say around here. Wasn't there someone in here? Not anymore, apparently. Alrighty. These guys all seem to say the same thing, so not gonna bother talking to them anymore.
Everyone looks so happy. That's our reward for all the things we've done.
Mom, Grandma's happy now, isn't she? Somewhere up in the sky? So the world really is at peace. Coming back down to Earth really brings it home to you.
Yeah, I'm sure a war will break out.
So we were right. Madalena was a great and wise woman. For her children and her children's children have saved the world from ruin. It's thanks to you that the world now slumbers in peaceful repose. We thank you. We thank you all.
This is so embarrassing.
I keep wanting to try to use my thumbsticks, because that's how you move around in Dragon Quest XI. There was no one else here. You're not going to say anything different. Well, actually, you might.
Lofty Peak is your home. You shall forever be welcome here.
Oh, yeah, you do.
A blissful serenity at the dawn of peace. How wonderful to feel it at last. Our thanks to you all and to your father Pancras. This is Lofty Peak Weapon Shop, but the days of weapons and fighting are gone now. Peace reigns.
What a nice man. He's not even slightly upset, even though he won't be able to sell any of his stock now.
Welcome to the Lofty Peak Armor Shop. Although, I suppose people won't be needing armor anymore, will they? I'll have to change my stock.
I think you should become a florist. Why not?
I don't know, maybe he doesn't like flowers. How do I get back up to those other buildings again? Oh, right. Down here.
How many moons ago it must be now, I wonder. There was another traveler who, like you, stumbled across our village. Lost he was. Looking back now, that was the start of all of this. I swear I'll tell this tale to future generations for as long as the goddess allows me to.
Wrong button.
He's talking about when your mom and dad met, ain't he? I wonder how they fell in love. It's a shame we can't ask him.
I see. So we're finally at peace, are we? I never thought I'd see the day. How wonderful. And now the world's at peace. She'll probably live lots longer and see lots more days. Right, Dad?
Well, I don't know about that. She could still die of old age. Oh, right. There's those stairs there. There's another building. Is that around back somewhere? It's around back, isn't it? Yeah, it's back here. This is what I wanted.
I knew you could do it. I knew you were the ones.
It's not like we managed it all by ourselves, so eh? Folk from all over the world put their faith in us. Without that, we never could have done it.
That man smells like old bottles. He's been in the pub, and it's still the middle of the day.
Ah. Let's smash some pots in celebration. Okay, well that... I think that's about all there is in this town. People-wise. I need to get the heck out of here. Your town is too confusing. Make it clearer.
The offspring of two lovers who eloped long ago from Lofty Peak have saved the world. What a romantic tale.
No one over there. No one over there. Wrong button.
That woman's completely wrapped up in the whole romantic idea of it all. I didn't know your mom and dad eloped. Nice one.
Leave Lofty Peak and continue on your way? Yes, indeed. So I'll probably make the just one episode for this whole thing. Oh, hey, we're going to Coburg. I never would have guessed it, Ald. Your son, the legendary hero. Talk about being right under your nose, eh? And a chip off the old block he is, too.
Listen to yourself, Harry. You can't say things like that. What about Bianca?
Oh, yes. Sorry. A chip off the young and beautiful block in your case, Bianca. You're far too good for all. Always were. Oh, hey! Well, anyway, everyone here in Coburg is delighted that peace has finally been restored. And I'm lapping it up, being your closest friend and everything. We really do go back a long way, don't we all? I hope we'll be friends for a lot longer to come, too.
It's nice to have a good friend like that from way back. I'm a bit jealous, in fact. Prince Harry looks like a nice man. He's got kind eyes, just like yours, Dad. Harry and Maria make a good couple, eh? They seem to get on really well. We'd better not let him beat us in the happily married stakes. Come here and give me a kiss.
Sorry, had to do that. Well, anyway, everyone here in Coburg is delighted that peace has finally been restored. How does anyone really know, anyway? Alright, that's the same thing.
I see. My brother wrote that on the wall of the
Of the Crocodilopolis?
Of Crocodilopolis, did he? I know that my brother's soul will be set at rest now that the world is at peace at last, and that's all thanks to you.
So Nameless is the legendary hero then. That's almost as good as being a prince.
He's a prince, too.
Maybe I should reconsider him as my lackey, seeing as he's so important. Kendrick seems to be a really annoying selfish brat, but he's all right underneath, I think.
It's Kendrick who should become Nameless's lackey, not the other way around.
Kitty!
Even the kitties are happy.
Oh, as you were no ordinary fellow from the moment I laid eyes on you. Prince Harry has the most amazing friends.
I doubt there's anyone up here, right? No.
Thank you and take care.
What can I say? Thank you for saving the world. On behalf of everyone here in Coburg, I offer my sincerest thanks. King Ald. I would dearly love to keep you here longer and hear all about your wonderful exploits, but I couldn't deprive the good people of Gotha of their king any longer than necessary. They must be eagerly awaiting your return. Take care on your journey onward.
I wonder how everyone will react when we get back to Gotha. We've not been away all that long, and yet I sort of miss the place. Funny, ain't it?
King Wilbur's not like his brother Harry, is he? He seems really nice.
Are you saying that Harry isn't really nice?
Hey, you mind your mouth. Imagine how Harry would feel if he heard you say that.
Actually, there might be someone out on the ramparts. There is. Hello.
Just look at it. Look at that serene sky. How many dozens of years has it been since I could gaze at such a beautiful sky? It's marvelous. Truly marvelous.
The weather is amazing, ain't it? Even the sky is smiling down on us today. You know what I'd really like? Once we get home to Gotha, I'd like us all to take a packed lunch and go for a picnic in the woods. Alright then, I'll make lunch for all of us.
Really, you will? Excellent! Zenithia is way, way, way above the clouds, isn't it? It's a bit hard to believe that when you're down on the ground.
Well, I mean, it can move. It can land. I mean, how's that for wonkiness? Anyone over here? And the chest is still empty. Here, I was hoping they might have filled it for, to congratulate me for saving the world, but no.
These are Darwin zoologist's quarters.
This ain't our first time at Coburg, but the place feels pretty different today somehow. It's probably all the folk laughing away that's doing it. The atmosphere's totally changed.
I hear the Grandmaster of Nadiria has been defeated and Zenithia is once more at its zenith, as it should be. Wonderful news. Yes, wonderful news indeed.
Wow, everyone's heard about us. Everyone knows what we've done. Hey, you don't think they know about me wetting the bed last... nothing.
Yeah, the great hero wets the bed, apparently.
Yay, we don't have to be afraid of monsters anymore. I can play outside without having to worry. Even in the evening, too. This is ace. Wow, she's not scared of the dark. I'm impressed. Well, the world's at peace at last, is it? That calls for a good slap-up meal then, I'd say, wouldn't you? Slap-up meal? Do you think we can join in if we hang around here a bit longer? But I suppose we gotta get back to Gotha, haven't we? Everyone will be waiting for the great heroes to return.
Hero and heroines.
Wait, what about me?
Well, you're nameless. No one will remember you. Aww. I'm a terrible dad, aren't I? Just absolutely horrible. I wouldn't do this in real life. They're just game characters.
Nothing beats Gotha Castle, but this castle's really impressive too.
What do the guards have to say?
Oh, the legendary heroes, I thank you, all of you.
Legendary heroes? What, we're all legendary heroes, are we?
Yep, all of us.
Well, I suppose it's pretty pointless saying it now, but I really wanted to help out with all that Nimzo bashing and everything.
Did that soldier say something just then? Sorry, I weren't listening.
Oh, wow. Wow, Bianca. Oh, cruel.
The world's at peace.
What a wonderful dream.
But it's not a dream. The world really is at peace.
Well, let him have his dreams. We'll shatter them later.
Thank you and take care. Now you've won peace for us all. We'll fight to the bitter end to keep it.
Yeah, that's great.
It is all as the goddess intended. May you and your family continue to live under her divine protection. Isn't Dr. Aegon a god too? He's a dragon god, isn't he? Does that mean he's married to the goddess? Poor goddess.
Oh, wow. Oh, harsh. Leave Coburg and continue on your way? Oh, I can't go talk to the people in town? Well, alright, I guess not. Man, rude.
Welcome back to Wheelbrook. Ah, Ald, I remember the day you left our village with your good father Pancras. Seems like it was only yesterday. No one imagined that the two of you would ever be coming home. But here you are back with us again. And what better gift could you be bringing us than the peace you've brought to the world? I'm absolutely overjoyed. You're back. Ald is back. I'm so happy. Happy. Happy.
Weren't you the one who was hating on my dad?
That nun's so ecstatic, it's impossible to keep the smile off your face when you talk to her. This is what it's all about, though. That's why we went to all that effort, so that folk could be happy again. I feel like dancing.
Yay, everyone's happy. Yay, everyone's happy. Happy.
Now, no more happying in bed, okay?
Aw, Dad.
Haven't we met somewhere before? I've been over in Lodestar Harbor till just recently. I just couldn't seem to ditch the dream of becoming a pharmacist, though. That's why I'm back here again. Hopefully I'll be a pro before long, just like good old Rockefeller.
Hey, that's the bloke who was stuttering under the man who gave us the medicine for Dad all them years ago. It's good to see him back here safe and sound.
Wow, they've rebuilt the town.
People have finally started to set up home again here in Wheelbrook, just like the old days. It wouldn't have been possible if the world wasn't at peace again. We can't thank you enough.
How did you guys get this all built so quickly?
Folks certainly don't mess around, eh? The world's only been peaceful for a little while. Maybe the goddess gave them a bit of helping hand by way of thanking us or something. I think I'd like to live here too. It's got such a welcoming feel. I can't believe it. I feel like it must be dreaming or something. The village is back to normal again.
I don't know about normal. I mean, what is normal? Hey, this is my house. Did you want to speak with the master? He's upstairs if you need him.
Oh, I wanted to lounge around here for a while. I didn't think there'd be anyone living here now. This place really takes me back. Remember, Ald? That time? No, it don't matter. It's no use just harping on about the past all the while. You lived here when you were little, didn't you, Dad? Not at the castle? It's like you were a secret prince or something. That's cool.
Well, I kind of was a secret prince. Not that I knew it, but... Alright, the master, huh? Oh! Wait. Did you want to speak with the master? He's upstairs if you need him. Thanks, Torgo.
Long ago, Pancras and Ald, the grandfather and father of the legendary hero, lived here in this house. Oh, you already knew that? I see. Come here to see the place especially, have you? No, you used to live here? But that would make you... Good heavens! Are you Pancras?
No, I'm not. I'm Ald. Oh. Well, I don't care about you then.
Let's have this place as a holiday home, Dad. Don't be rude. Don't be so rude, Nameless. There are other folk living here now. Oops, sorry. I don't know where he came from, but he doesn't seem like a bad bloke. Hopefully he'll take care of this place and keep it nice, eh?
Ald looks at the bookshelves. How exciting! There's a book all about Zenithia. High in the heavens there existed a castle, but alas it fell to the ground when its orbs were plundered. When the orbs are returned to their rightful home, the castle will once again return to the skies. If only we had heard that earlier. Yeah, it's still family recipes. They even got the same books back on the shelf. Bye, Torgo. Bye, Master. Nothing down here.
I know what this place is. It's where you used to live when you were a boy, isn't it, Dad?
Pancras and I used to have our fair share of debates, you know. I knocked him on the head a few times, too. Turns out he was a king of some kingdom or other. Now I'm thinking I should have been a bit more polite.
I'll bet your old man preferred living here to living at the castle in Gotha. Don't you reckon? Everyone liked him here, and he had lots of really good friends. He hit Grandpa on the head. I'll show him. When he's looking away, I'll give him a taste of his own medicine. Watch it, Nameless. You should think before you speak sometimes. I bet he feels really silly now.
Oh, that was Ellie. Whoops. Not Bianca. Let's see. Anything in here? Anyone in here? No.
There'll be a good harvest this year, so there will.
I'm feeling quite relieved. It looks like lots of folk managed to escape to safety when it all went to pot. Welcome to Wheelbrook.
Turns out that man Pancras was here all them years ago. Was king of Gotha, no less. Well, I'll be. I can't tell you what a surprise it was to find that out.
Imagine what he'd say if he found out you're the king of Gotha now. Grandpa fooled everyone here. No one had any idea he was a mighty king. That's really cool.
Can I change the lineup? Nope. Looks like I would not be able to use Sancho here even if I wanted to.
Dear me, I turned my head for a second and come back to find the pot practically licked clean. The old man should just speak up if he's that hungry. What's up, Ald? You looked a bit lost there for a minute.
Delicious. The old dragon always blames me for wolfing down her food, so I thought I may as well scoff the lot.
Wow, he managed to eat all that before his wife noticed what he was doing. That could be a really useful trick. I'm a bit hungry, actually. I hope there'll be something to eat back in Gotha.
It's gonna be a while before we get there.
Well, if it isn't Ald. So you're back. We've heard all sorts of tales what you've been up to, I can tell you. Becoming king, for one thing. And then there's that business of you defeating the Grand Master of the Underworld. We're all proud as punch of you back here. All proud as punch.
Is that a reference to Punch and Judy?
I hope the people of Gotha will be as proud as Punch of me one day. Although, what was Punch proud about? Proud as Punch, eh? That's nice to hear, ain't it?
Alright, no one's at the inn. I guess word hasn't spread that the town's been rebuilt.
Pub's not open till this evening, I'm afraid. Blimey, is that really you, Ald? Or should I say King Ald? You've certainly done well for yourself, eh?
So there are folk who know you too, Ald. Do you get the feeling that the Coburg soldiers let the villagers go before setting fire to the place? I could be wrong, but I reckon that's probably what happened.
That could indeed be what happened. Although one wonders where they were all this time. Well, the guard isn't at the gate. Leave Brook and continue on your way? Sure. Alright, Dragon, where are we going next? We are skipping Roundbeck? Seriously? I'm not sure if we'll be going to every town. We're apparently not going there. What are you doing just going around like this? This is an odd route to take. And you're not going to Helmanoptera, as I kind of thought you might. Where the heck are you going? Alright, Mastro Ferrato.
Ha ha ha! Tutti frutti, tutti frutti. The Grand Master of Nadiria is not so grandioso anymore, eh, Ald? So we can all enjoy the dolce vita at last. Nothing that I wouldn't have expected of Ald and his two mighty bambinos.
What about my wife, sir?
You would have made a fine husband for my Nera, Ald, but let's not cloud this fine day with regrets. Yes, rarely has there been a finer day. Tutti frutti all around.
Oh, you guys didn't all merge together with me.
Wonder how Nera and Deborah are getting on. We should drop in on them, Ald.
Mr. Briscoletti seems really happy, even happier than when we defeated Bjorn.
Can I ask you something, Dad? Mom seems really nervous coming here. Did something happen to her here in the past? I was completely gobsmacked when I found out. Your son, the legendary hero. I'm sure it was fate that you and Bianca were married.
Except it would have worked with either of your daughters, too. And you're not saying anything different. I'm really curious what he'd say about if you married Deborah. Nope. No one has anything to say about that conversation. I don't think there's anyone up here. Hey, Deborah. Still up here, huh?
I hear you saved the world. That's a fair accomplishment for the likes of you, Ald.
Likes of you? What does that mean, Dad?
Deborah ain't changed a bit, eh? It's good to see her well, anyhow.
That lady always seems so scary.
Mr. Briscoletti's been going around with a beaming smile on his face all day. He keeps going on and on about how it was his boat that the legendary hero used to sail around the world in. He's saying it to every single person he comes across.
Does he have a ship business too? I mean, does he make and sell them?
We've been using the ship for ages, haven't we? Even after we found you again, Dad, it's been really useful.
It weren't just the boat he gave us. He paid for a wedding and everything. I wonder if he's forgetting that bit.
Could be. Could be. Let's go see Bianca. I mean, not Bianca, Nera. And Crispin. Hello. Ah, Ald, you and your party really are a gift from the goddess. When I think that I competed against such an accomplished rival for Nira's hand in marriage, well, it makes me feel a lot more confident about myself.
You competed for Nira's hand in marriage? You mean you might have gotten married to Nira instead of Mum?
Yeah, and you two would have also been born. Don't ask me how that works.
Is that true, Dad? Is that really true? What's he talking about? Crispin looks pretty pleased with himself, eh? Men always like having something or someone to look after. Makes him stronger for some reason.
I don't know about that.
Thank you all so much. All Bianca and your two wonderful children, of course. I hope you have many long and happy years together. All, do you ever regret choosing me that day instead of Nira? I mean, she's so beautiful and graceful and... Hey, why ain't you interrupting? Blimey charmed, I'm sure. But aren't all years the same length?
No. Actually, the leap years are not.
Look at that, every single person here is dancing. It's like a festival. Are you pleased you married Mum, Dad? I am. I think you're both great parents, so it's a good job you married each other. I'm sure I'd say that if I was born to Deborah or Nira, though. Feels like only yesterday that we were here getting wed. Maybe it's all them years we spent as statues that make it feel that way. Nah, I think it's more than that.
Puppy! Doggy!
I don't know how many years it's been since I enjoyed some dancing. I feel like I'm 16 again.
I'm not even gonna try to do that.
Come on, join in the dancing. They're celebrating to be done.
I'm just gonna, like, hold you guys all up right now.
Dancing like this, all footloose and fancy-free, really brings it home to you, doesn't it? Peace at last.
Peace, man. Oh my, you're the heroes who defeated the Grandmaster of Nadiria, aren't you? Teehee, I'm so embarrassed. That girl's probably all excited about Nameless, you know. He is a legendary hero, after all. So I don't know why you've got such a big smile on your face, Ald.
I don't know what you're talking about. The goddess is smiling down on this festival of joy now that the world is once more at peace.
Oh, I can't dance on my own. Will you dance with me, Dad? Here comes my special move, the topsy-turvy bop. They look like they're having so much fun. Want to dance, Ald?
Sorry, we have no commands for dancing in this game. It's just the way of it.
It's all as the goddess intended. May you and your family continue to live under her divine protection.
Just gonna screw you guys up again. Of course, I think that they will kind of eventually synchronize up, sort of. I mean, they're already getting pretty spread out. It's a lot of fun screwing that up.
I'm too happy to do any work today. Far too happy.
I think that man was crying. He doesn't seem the type to be moved to tears, though, does he?
I don't know, it's hard to tell with that giant mask.
Ah, that's the best drink I've had in years. Well, I mean, it's hard to beat a freebie, isn't it?
Do you see how quickly that man gulped down that glass? There won't be enough if he carries on like that. Maybe it's time I made a lifestyle change now the world's at peace and everything. I could get married. That sounds like an excellent idea. I could get married too. To a handsome slime.
I mean, I don't know if that's the appropriate word for Kichigoon, though. It's a very cute slime. That's more apt. I guess handsome would work. It's up to Kichigoon.
Drinks are on the house today, courtesy of Mr. Briscoletti.
Briscoletti's ever so generous, eh? I reckon he's pretty canny when it comes to us using his money, mind. Wow, do you think there'll be a feast as big as this when we get back to Gotha?
Probably not. We don't have Briscoletti's money to pay for it all.
Why, wahoo, I'm as old as can be. I never even dreamt I'd see this day in my lifetime. It's great being old, wahoo!
He's not as old as can be yet. He can get loads older now that the world's at peace.
I don't know about loads older.
All the grown-ups are busy having a party, so I'm in charge of the shop. I'm trustworthy, you see, that's why. Nameless and Nelly could learn a thing or two from him, eh?
They just helped save the world. I don't know about that. I'm not sure if they need any more lessons in responsibility. Unless, of course, you're saying that your kids aren't trustworthy. I like that Zenithia is still landed there. That amuses me quite a bit. Or are we going to Zoomingale? No, What? Okay. It's an odd route to take there. And Whitey is still alive!
So you managed to give that Grand Master of the Underworld the what for, eh? And now here the four of you are, come to visit me as a family. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. We've got a lot of catching up to do, eh? Why didn't you stay the night?
Sorry, Dad, but...
Alright, the folks over in Gotha are waiting for Ald's homecoming, are they? Well, fair enough. I suppose he is the king of the place after all, eh? You folks had better get a move on back to Gotha then.
We'll come back to see you again soon, Dad.
Just as long as it's the both of you, eh? I don't want to see you turning up on the doorstep on your own because you pair have had a row.
Huh. I can never tell with Dad if he's genuinely worried if he's just taking the mick. Either way, I'm not planning on coming back to live here, Ald. Just as long as you know that.
Let me be having a look at them lovely grandchildren of mine. Nameless and Ellie, I could see you both growing up to be fine folk, just like your mum and dad.
I love Grandpa Whitey. He's one of the nicest men I've ever met. You're very sweet, Ellie. Grandpa must be lonely here all on his own. Why don't we ask him to come and live in Gotha once we're settled in there, Dad? That's a nice idea, Nameless.
But didn't he get better because of being here in the this mountain village?
Kitty!
Well, you folks are certainly an impressive team if ever there was one. I suppose I can't blame Bianca for falling in love with you. You win some, you lose some, eh?
I'm sure I'll find someone nice before long.
It's been 10 years.
What's up, Ellie? Oh, it's nothing. I just wanted to say you're the best.
Ald peers into the well. And there's no one down there. No slimes to talk to or anything like that. Will we be going back to the town in Nadiria whose name I'm forgetting? There doesn't seem to be anything of note to Bianca's mother's grave. It's a great sentiment there.
Well, well, the world's at peace at last, is it? That calls for a good slap-up meal then, I'd say, wouldn't you?
What is with slap-up a meal?
Are they going to have a feast here as well, then? I'm starting to get really hungry now, you know.
Well, I should have had something before we left.
I'm too happy to do any work today. Far too happy.
Seems the whole world is on holiday today.
Well, I mean, we did just save the world.
Never imagined we'd see peace again in my lifetime. I don't know how to thank you.
I wonder when all the troubles first started. Oh well, it doesn't matter now. The world's at peace, so we don't have to worry.
Or do we? Hello?
Oh my, you're the heroes who defeated the Grand Master of Nadiria, aren't you? Hehehe, I'm so embarrassed. She's screeching so loudly everyone can hear. It's so embarrassing.
Hello?
I know a little secret. Turns out Bianca ain't Whitey's real daughter. Nope, we found her abandoned when he was walking in the mountains one day. Oops, maybe I wasn't supposed to be telling folk that.
Do you think that's really true? It'd be quite a shock if it was. Nah, but there's no way it could be true. There's no way Mom and Dad
could have kept something like that from me all them years.
Well, I mean, yeah, they could have. Maybe we'll head back to Whitey and see if he says anything about that.
Now it's all peaceful again. The baths will probably be crawling with tourists. Well, they'd better leave space for us locals, or I might be having to knock some heads together.
I don't know. We go to all the trouble of saving the world, and that's all I can say. Ungrateful old beggar. Great, I love baths. He's full of life, isn't he? I hope I'm still going strong when I'm his age.
He's 40.
Oh, wow, he's old. Edward just refuses to accept he's no spring chicken anymore, the silly old fool. That old bloke's always been the same. It's good that he's got a bit of life in him, but he does go a bit far sometimes. It's okay to shout really loudly here, isn't it? Because we're miles away from anywhere, I mean. Hello! Ah, that felt good. This place never changes, eh? Knowing that makes it easier to be away. I can be sure it'll be just the same whenever I come back.
Well, I mean, people die and stuff like that. I'm sure it'll change. Alright, let's go see if Whitey has anything to say about that statement. Nope, he does not. Well, okay. I am actually not sure if that is true.
That son of mine's only saying he wants to be a priest now, of all things. He's...
Okay.
Still, folks are saying the world's at peace again. Maybe it's thanks to my boy.
Everyone's prayers helped us to defeat Nimzo, I suppose, didn't they? That's why that man must have meant what he said. It's thanks to his boy.
I guess. I don't buy it, though. It is all as the goddess intended. May the goddess continue to bestow her blessing on the legendary hero and all members of his clan. Alright, we got a clan now. Now we need a tartan. It needs to have green in it. Is there anyone down in the well? No, there is not. No one down in the well. No one over there to talk to. What about the item shop? Hello, dwarf.
I'm pretty happy, I can tell you. To think that the veil I made was worn by the mother of the boy who saved the world. There's not many veil makers who can boast of that kind of thing.
It wasn't just me, though. It's because everyone pulled together. That's how we all saved the world. It's not right just to say it was me who did everything. I don't want people to say that.
And that's kind of the funny thing is that you don't even need him in the party. He doesn't have to fight. I kind of felt like they should have had some sort of mechanic where you had to use the sword as an item first to do any damage. Because, I mean, at least then it would make sense that you need the Zenithian sword and you need him for that to happen. But otherwise, yeah, you could have put him in the wagon and use like a party of all monsters and all, and it would have been just fine.
I'll never forget the look on your face when you brought me that veil, Ald. It was like everything going on around us was some kind of unbelievable dream.
It is. You will wake up and none of this will have happened. I mean, I'm kidding. Well, let's leave Stock and Barrel and continue on our way. Where are we going now? Oh, not Upton Towers. Helmanoptera? Nope. You were taking very, very odd routes to get to places, Dr. Aegon. Now it's nighttime. Are we going back to Gotha? Yeah. Wow, we skipped some places. I would have really liked to have seen what happened at Helmanoptera. Huh. I wonder if we would have gone to Stock and Barrel if we hadn't had if we'd married someone other than Bianca. I imagine so because she would probably be there, and the point would be to see what Bianca would say about you and your kids.
Your Majesty, you're back. Welcome home, sir.
There's not a single person who isn't smiling. What a fantastic atmosphere. Although, it does smell a bit like a brewery. Wow, what a welcome home, eh?
Everywhere we've been going has been bustling, but nowhere else can compare to Gotha.
Everyone's waiting to congratulate you, Your Majesty.
Well, don't mind me. Just gonna come up here and say hi to her.
My deepest gratitude, friends, for all you have wrought. Zenithia is restored, the Zenith Dragon doth rule once more. May the goddess swathe you and your kin in safekeeping. May the legendary hero know no danger. Is she going to leave Gotha now? I was sort of hoping she might decide to stay. Well, now the world's at peace again. It should be easy to come and go between here and Zenithia.
I don't know. Might want to go back on top of the Stairway to Heaven. Or whatever it's called.
I bet she'd be surprised if she knew the Zenith Dragon was right here in Gotha.
Probably not all that surprised. Sorry, I just had to adjust my screen. I bumped it. Alright, so we got a bunch of people to talk to. Over there. There's 2 slimes up there. Let me, Alright, one of them is Madalena's slime, I imagine. Just wanted to check there.
There you are, Your Majesty. You are magnificent. I've never felt prouder to be a Gothan than I do today. Tuppence, I can go see him later, can't I?
The king back after all this time. This is the happiest day of my life, Your Majesty.
What a stink.
What's wrong with grown-ups? Every time something happens to celebrate, they start talking funny.
Never really thought it was going to happen, you know. Peace, I mean. Thank you, Your Majesty. You've done the world a great service.
Hi, Anne. Welcome to Patty's party planning place. Can I help you? No, because you helped us already. Now every day's a party. Yay! You're the greatest, King Auld. Patty's been a big help to us, eh? We'll have to make sure and thank her properly sometime.
King Pancras was a fine king, you know. Fine king indeed. But you, Your Majesty, have surprised us all. You may very well be even greater than your father.
Neither of us were, like, actually ruling at the castle for all that long.
Yeah, I reckon you could be. We'll make Gotha better than Pancras ever dreamt.
Make Gotha great again? No.
No rest for the wicked, eh, Auld?
I got a lot to live up to, haven't I?
That man's always been in bed whenever I've seen him before. It's great that he's up and about now.
Anyone in here? Nope. There once was a fiend called Nimzo, who messed with the legendary hero. But Nameless was too strong. The foe sang his swan song. And the hero's from Gotha, don't you know?
Nameless was too strong. Hehehe. Cool, it sounds better when someone else says it, though.
The foe sat on a swan. No, that's not right. Oh, it's a really hard poem to remember.
Kitty! Aw, hi, Percy. Yay, wahoo, the king's back, the king's back.
Percy's been a big help to us and all, eh?
Aw, Bianca's the only one who has anything to say about Percy.
Well, the world's at peace at last, is it? That calls for a good slap-up meal then, I'd say, wouldn't you?
What is with the slap-up meal?
Finally, we can actually join in and eat the food this time, right, Dad? We can, can't we?
No. Sorry, Nameless, you're never gonna eat.
Yours at peace, Queen Bianca's as beautiful as ever. And I'm as happy as a slime in a circus.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what he said? If you didn't, then you should go and talk to him again.
I heard. He was very drunk, though.
Stupendous.
Not sure which, was another slime around here. Yeah. Kijigun seems to be a little bit shy. Aw. Alright, so that's Madalena's slime. And yeah, I think the slimes that were in your party... not the slimes. The monsters that were in your final party will show up here.
Ha 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 ha! Oh, diddly, there's no medicine sweeter than the sight of happy people. Why, it makes you thirsty for another glass. Who am I? You can't have forgotten me already. It's your old friend, Dr. A. Diddly Agon, of course. I like you humans. You're alrighty.
Was that funny character really the Zenith Dragon? I've never met him before. Now I can see why the Zenithians were in such a flap. Oh no, Dr. Agon's done diddly on it again. How's he gonna get back to Zenithia? He'll be stuck here now, just like he was in Diggory Pokery. I think maybe Dr. Agon wishes he'd been born a human. Welcome home, Your Majesty. The monsters helped you on your quest, I see. Human and monster alike, we are all creatures of the goddess. There's not a single person who isn't smiling. What a fantastic atmosphere. Although it does smell a bit like a brewery.
Alright, we're getting the same things again. Gawain is happily tucking into the feast.
Ah, Your Majesty. What you've achieved is incredible, sir. I only wish I could have been at your side through it all, sir.
I can understand how he feels, but we needed folk like him to stay here and protect this place, eh?
3 cheers for King Auld! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! 3 cheers for Queen Bianca! 3 cheers for Prince Nameless! 3 cheers for Princess Ellie!
Hooray! Hip hip hooray! Come on, Ellie, join in! Okay, hooray! Yay! Hip hip hooray!
Not sure that you're supposed to cheer for yourself, though.
This is the happiest day of my life, Your Majesty.
Okay, I get that he's happy, but we want to get past.
Nope, I can't.
Looks like he ain't budging out of the way anytime soon. We'll just have to turn back. You don't want to mess with the bloke in his state.
I hear the Grandmaster of Nadiria has been defeated, and Zenithia is once more at its zenith, as it should be. Wonderful news, yes, wonderful news indeed.
Does that mean we won't be able to see Zenithia anymore when we look up in the sky? Oh, that's a shame.
Nope, wrong button. I mean, we might be able to. Haven't seen Sancho yet.
Oh, Your Majesty, King Auld, welcome home, sir. If you wouldn't mind, sir, everyone's waiting for you in the throne room.
Yeah, we'd better hurry up and get to the throne room. Or would you rather have a bit more of a chat with folk first? I'm easy either way.
I think we've talked to everyone. Oh, there's Sancho.
My father told me all about it. He said you defeated the Grandmaster of the Underworld. You're not supposed to say things like this to the king, but... Oh well, I can't keep it to myself any longer. I think you're the best, Auld.
Aw, thanks, Gertrude.
Cousin Gertie seems to be a bit serious today, doesn't she? I can't wait to tell Gertie all about everything that's happened. I'm Auld. There's not a day goes by when I don't send up a prayer of thanks to the goddess for having met you. I hope we'll be together forever. Don't ever leave me, will you, Auld?
I don't plan to. You might want to try not to get abducted again, though.
Oh, Your Majesty, King Auld, welcome home, sir.
Alright, that's going to be the same thing. Sancho!
My Majesty, no, to me, you are always my friend. Welcome home. I am so proud of you. I am so happy. When I leave this castle with Senor Pancras, so long ago, you were just a little baby. I no believe this day, it ever comes. It's like a dream. Everyone is waiting for you, friend.
We'd better get moving, Auld. Grandpa's watching over us now. He's watching over Sancho, too. There he goes again, blubbering away like a baby as usual.
Now, don't shame a man for crying. This is more of a love seat throne, isn't it? Hi, Gertie. Hi, nun lady. Oh my, Sancho. Oh no, that's Gertie. Gertie and Dr. Aegon? Oh my. The sound of voices drifts by, carried on the wind. Tsukekage Ron?
Look, my love, look at our children's happy faces.
Yes, my darling, they look so happy. Our children have fulfilled the dream we never could. Children? Bianca's not your... What? Wait. No, I don't think so. I think that's just bad word choice.
Come, my dear, it is time we departed.
You know, kind of like, sometimes, someone will call their mother or father-in-law just mother or father. Yes, my love. Suddenly cherry blossoms. Sancho, I really didn't know you had it in you. Way to go. Actually, wasn't she in his house the first time we visited him? And that is the end. Thank you for the wonderful game, Yuji Horii. And the great music from Koichi Sugiyama. I'm not sure if Dragon Quest IX is actually by him. I mean, it's like copyright Kobo Sugiyama. I should look that up sometime. Oh, we're actually getting text here. Didn't notice that. Tokyo Metropolitan Symphony Orchestra. As usual, of course. Yeah, Koichi Sugiyama was a pretty well-established composer before working on these games, so... you know, unlike most composers who, you know, got their start in the game industry, you know, I mean, game composers or things like that, he was well established already. He's also done like television, movie, and anime soundtracks. Trying to remember. I mean, he did Ideon, which is a really good soundtrack, and you can really hear the similarities. Like, he has a style. Just trying to think of if there's anything else I can think of. Not offhand. Aw, look at little Percy. So yeah, with the key, we could have come back here, the ultimate key, we could have come back here and opened all those other doors, but there wouldn't have been anything inside. Well, I have definitely enjoyed the game. There is still Slurpodrome and Bruise the Ooze designers, huh? There is still more to the game. We have both the post-game dungeon that we will head into, as well as the bonus content that I wanted to do with the other wives. It's kind of a shame that Deborah wasn't there. I do like that the you get to wander around the world, I mean, to a certain extent, and you know, talk to people after these after the end. One thing that kind of bugged me about like Secret of Mana, I mean, it's all automatic, which is okay. I don't mind that part. But the fact that it was all silent did kind of bug me. I mean, you can kind of figure out what what the intention is, but still, I like actually seeing what people have to say and stuff like that. And I do really appreciate that about these games. David Ribs Carrillo. That's really nice music, isn't it? Yeah, definitely one of the high points of the Dragon Quest series is the music. Sugiyama Kobo. I wonder if that's his kid or something. Might have to look that up. Or is that a nickname? I don't know. And Finn. But as I said, we're not quite done yet. If I hit a button, record your achievements so far in an adventure log. Yes, indeed. We will save over that one. This will require overwriting 3 AULD 6434. Proceed? Yes. And when we come back next time, we will load up that save and see what the bonus content is. See you then, everyone.